That when he got upset and then he didn't want to be married again, so he cut off his shivling. His,
No. That was
isn't that
that was a
No,
different
Shiva.
story.
No, yeah, there was a story of Shiva. But what did he do? He showed his penis to a bunch of women, and there was
Yes.
these
Priest who cursed him.
priests who cursed him, and his penis just fell off.
There
But
was
his penis were so
destruction.
yeah, but his penis was like they played up themselves. Like that was like it backfired. It literally backfired because when the penis touched the ground, it started a fire, right? And it was the fire was so big that it was almost containing the whole world. It could have burned the entire world.
Yes.
So to contain this deadly penis, to make sure that the whole world is not engulfed in fire, there's a holy vagina came and covered it, right?
Yes. Parvati came and covered it.
Parvati turned like I don't know if she used her own vagina or she turned into a vagina.
I think there are many versions of it.
Okay, there's one version that she just covered the Shiva's penis with her vagina, and there's another version where she turned into a full-on vagina and then covered the penis. Okay, and this vagina covering the penis, that's the Shiva lingam. Like the top is Shiva. Okay, so that's what the Shiva lingam represents Parvati's vagina covering this penis that was almost burned the whole world. So
Yes. It also
Thank you.
symbolizes the creation and things like this. Creation and utmost pleasure and things like this.
Yes.
Uh,
But
These
thank you
stories
for
are
that.
So funny. Yes. Thank you for that.
Did you
I think these
notice
stories are
that?
so good.
Did you notice there's also symbolism for those pictures? Did you notice that when in Shiva Lingam, the Shiva's palace is on top and the vagina part is on bottom? In Kali's picture, it's opposite because the Shaivites generally are more non-dualists and the Kali worshipper are dualists. So it's actually inversion of those symbolism.
Your channel might get banned because you
but
talked
for
about
sure.
this.
Wait, I don't understand. You're saying that when Shiva is with Parvati, he's on top, but when he's with Kali, he's at the bottom.
No, that's how the two worshipping philosophies see the world.
Okay, say that again. How Why is dualism? Which one is dualism?
The Kali one.
And the other one is a monist one.
No, monoist.
And what does
So
that got to do
Shaivites
with
are
Muslim?
generally monoists, generally,
Okay.
but not always. But and
I
Kali
don't think so.
worshippers are Kali
Because
worshippers.
I don't think so that Shaivites are monoists because mostly it is the Vaishnavites who are into purity and stuff like these. The Shiva worshippers go on worshipping many gods, and there is a specific clan of Tamil Brahmins. It is called the Iyengars, and they are very much against Shiva, and they refuse to offer prayers and things like that to Shiva. I think it
So
is the
for people,
Vaishnavites who are more monotheists.
who don't know, this is a Shiva lingam, and this part of the Shiva lingam represents Shiva's penis, and this part of the Shiva lingam represents Parvati's vagina, right? Do most Indians know that this is Shiva's penis?
Yeah,
Yes, most Indians know it.
but
They don't
that's
talk
not
about
always
it,
the
but they know it.
interpretation.
Huh?
So no, but so it is interpretation, but they don't say it this way. So the phallus represents the consciousness, and the vagina represents the world.
I mean, every penis represents consciousness, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yes,
but
most people don't talk about it when you ask them.
I
When
mean,
you ask them, they will.
if
If you
people
ask
were
them,
pouring milk on my penis and rubbing it, I would be very conscious. Is the milk that they pour on top of it represent cum?
No, it
no.
represents your devotion that you are offering the most expensive thing around to Shiva.
And do you think when people keep rubbing the Shiva lingam, do you think like Shiva is like feeling it?
I don't know. To ask a believer who believe that Shiva exists.
No.
Because that is illegal. That is like we don't have
is
Shiva's
illegal.
consent.
Many people have started saying that there are
Wait, friendly
shivling in
Muslim wants to say
Kaaba.
friendly Muslim.
So,
Oxymoron, mute yourself when you're not speaking. Yeah.
do you guys also know about that temple that the girls get sent to in India also, and they have to be topless and they sort of have to rub themselves on the lingam?
They do?
I don't think
Yeah,
there is, but I don't think I know there is, but there could
I
be.
don't know.
it's a hush hush thing. Apparently, people keep it
There are all
quiet.
kinds of temples in India.
No,
Yeah,
I
and
never
so
heard about this.
the girls
Like
get
Could
sent
you
up
also be
there
in a rumor?
as an
there's a
offering.
there's a
I,
temple
f-
in like
I
South
can't
India
see
where
it.
only men are allowed, and the Supreme Court said no, you have to allow both men and women. People were like, what the hell?
Based, I agree with the Supreme Court.
Why?
No, but
Because like
I
in
think,
many
I think, I think they should make Shiva lingams that vibrates.
no, but like why should we allow both men and women to go in a temple which is only like designated for men? There are like women only temples too. They aren't giving the men the right to go in there, so why give women the right to go
I
into men
think,
only temples?
well, I think they should do both of them should be, you know, look at this, guys. I think they should make this part vibrating, okay, and then like a lady could come and sit on top of it, and look, it gathers all the liquid stuff. This part, like when she like gets wet off of it, the bottom part already has a section where it could just gather, you know, all the liquidity and take it away. It's perfect.
Is
I
that going to
think it's.
be new merch from Atheist Republic? The
I mean,
new
if we had enough research,
Christmas line.
I think I would, if I genuinely, if we had enough resources, I would make a merch like that. I don't think we are there yet, but
Like if
I'm
you
adding it.
if you went ahead and made it and thought you should like sell it on Amazon, Indian government would have definitely asked Amazon to deplatform you because
There's a
like
person in
Amazon.
live chat that is very butthurt over what we're saying this is sexualization, and also no here sexual objectification. Wow, so progressive. Actually, it is progressive because sex is a real thing, and we're not disgusted by it. So
I have
you
no
know,
issues with objectification of men or women in general.
Oh man, these people
I
are
don't know.
embarrassing to me.
I don't understand when people saying you're objectifying women. I think like when you are talking about sex, you're doing the opposite of objectifying, because objects are not sexy. Like you're actually, when you're recognizing the sexiness in somebody, you're humanizing them. You're not objectifying them, because I don't get aroused by a wall or a rock like other objects. It's only humans that I get aroused by. So technically, you're humanizing them.
Considering also
But
what the actual thing.
objectification is also not antithetical to humanization in general. So even though we can humanize the objects, we do it in movies, or we
Oh
humanize
yeah.
animals like dogs and
Okay.
cats. We
Yes, Friendly Muslim wants to speak as well.
Yeah, no,
What do you
because
say?
there are other types of shivs also that people actually rub against for fertility in certain places also. So they're different
Oh,
shaped
yeah,
ones.
I know. Like what
See,
happens is when somebody is not able to get married, he or she has to go to like the Shiva temple and offer milk to like the Shivlingam to get married, and somehow the powers of Shiva will come along, and the person will
and
get
some of
married.
them rub themselves against the shivling. Is that correct?
And
I never
if
seen or
they
heard
do,
about that.
like if they do, it is I think it is very very less in some parts of South India because I have never seen or heard anything like this.
If you'd like to send me your questions for me to answer during our Q&As, become a patron. If you would like to have a discussion with me live on air at the end of the Q&As, become a YouTube member. Link to both is in the description. Thank you for your support.